Hey guys, Disciple Tarot here with a new video. We are going to be looking at the steps towards your goals. Specifically step 1, 2, and 3. We are going to be looking at what you can do, what steps are necessary for you to reach your specific goals, whatever those may be for you, since it will vary for everyone. This is a general reading. I am really trying to connect with you guys and make a bigger audience. I just got some new subscribers, so I am looking to increase that ever more. If you guys could share this, let others know how you really like the content. That would definitely help boost it in algorithm, and also liking the video and subscribing, all of that greatness. I definitely want to get to 50 subscribers so that I can live stream for you guys and get you free readings. Free. So, without further ado, let us get the 3 cards for you to choose, okay? Let's see. We got the first card. Oh, we got 2 cards. All right, let's get that third one. And the third card. Ooh, my favorite card in this deck, the Hierophant, because it's the cardinal, and I love cardinals. Okay. So, that's actually my little profile picture. It's a black cardinal. Okay. Sorry, just trying to fix these like an idiot, and I'm getting it wrong. Okay. The 3 cards. So you have the World, number 21 of the Major Arcana. You have the 3 of Cups, and you have 5 of the Major Arcana. You have the Hierophant. So just take a second to pick which card you're drawn to, what subconsciously is speaking to you, and I will see you at your reading, guys. All right. The World. You have very ambitious goals, or goal. This card, if you are drawn to it, you are drawn to the epicness of the card. It's inclusivity, just everything that's in the card. It is the world itself. You have the world tree in the art of the card, along with images that represent the fixed signs of the zodiac. But the world tree, that is a really great image to look at and to choose from. So you have very ambitious goals. That is what you are, sir or madam. All right, let's get your first card. So these cards will be pretty simple. It'll be step 1, 2, and 3 to reaching your goals. So let's get the first step. To better read this, I might do all 3 at once, actually, but first let's just get the first card out. Got the second card, it just fell off the table, is all. Okay. So the first card is the Queen of Wands. So you need to be better understanding of your own direction. I mean, I would say step one is to be confident in your sense of direction, where you are. You know, let's just say this goal is dating. Then, I mean, this is being confident in your attractiveness, in your appearance, in what you have to bring to the table for a relationship. This is being confident in those aspects. The second card is essentially to steal your mind. There's going to be obstacles that will get in the way, and they can plague you with insecurities or fears. And the King of Swords isn't stopped by petty things like that. You see, you have the raven here, or the crow, and they have a sword, and it's just held upright. And the figure is actually pretty intimidating looking, isn't it? You know, because they're ready to go. This is you being a very strong sort of, you know, in terms of like energy and, you know, like stereotypes, I guess, you know, for the sake of the description here, you know, being very masculine. It's being a very masculine force. There's going to be, yeah, lots of things that can shake you and sort of throw you for a loop. So you're going to have to be steady. And then you got another king. The King of Wands. So this is very similar to the Queen of Wands. The difference, though, is in retention, I guess. Since this is step 3, this is about retaining what you have gained, what you have succeeded in. If step 1 is taking that first lunge and being confident in who you are and what you have to bring to the table, this is for your goals, once again, whatever they are. When you were looking at the World card, that's going to vary for everyone of what this specifically means, but your goals are very ambitious. So the Queen is being able to be confident in those goals in the first place. Step 2 is being able to steel yourself and your mind, because there are going to be things and people that are going to try and shake you. And then the third one is retention, essentially. Once you win, because you will, the third step to keep these goals and reach those goals and, you know, go beyond those goals onto new ones is to be the King of Wands. And this is basically being just a shining, well, king. You have this bird here and you have their wand held high, and it is being able to hold your place, keep your kingdom, if that makes sense. Think of that image. That might be a better way of explaining it. You know, you keeping the kingdom at ease and controlled. That is the King of Wands. You need to be able to be strong and to keep the kingdom still. There's no, there's no crime going on. You're keeping that control. There's no enemies trying to attack. You got the walls barricaded. Defenses are good. The people are well fed. That kind of thing. But for yourself, the King of Wands is keeping your own internal system, everything that you are, in check. And that is the third card. That is step 3. Once you've succeeded 1 and 2, you've been confident in what you need to do and then steeling yourself for what's to come to get in your way, then the King of Wands is being able to maintain that victory. So I know this one's pretty quick and very general. I mean, it is a general reading. This is all I can really do. Those are the steps for you guys who have those really ambitious goals. You pick the World card. This is what you need to do. So if you would like more information, however, you can definitely reach me at my email below, or if you just have another question you'd like to look into one-on-one, then we can do that. You can book a private session with me. Other than that, you can find my PayPal if you would like to donate, and then also please just like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff to help the channel out. I really am trying to build a community here. So with all that said, I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Your goals are to get along with others better in an emotional sense. You have the Three of Cups. So if you were drawn to this card, then there are others in your life right now that you are trying to better maintain relationships with or to strengthen, and your goals are not necessarily, failing or anything like that, but you would just like some more advice on the steps you can do to better do so. So let us move this card out of the way, and I'll get your 3 steps. Step 1, 2, and 3. It's as simple as that for this reading. Got the first card. And the second and the third. The first step is to build a solid foundation. A lot of images in tarot decks for the Four of Wands is like marriage. And I would definitely say, you see right here, it's kind of like an altar. I would say for, the friendship, the emotional relationships that you're trying to solidify or strengthen, whatever the case may be for you, this card here is saying you need to have a firm foundation. So think about let's go along with that example of the people that you're working with emotionally, trying to strengthen the bonds with. If that is the example we're going with, then the Four of Wands is basically, what are you doing with them? Do you have weekly meetups? Do you guys go bowling every week? Do you go to movies? Do you study for school, your homework and for tests and stuff every week or whatever? Are there specific things and events and, pastimes that you do with these people to have a solid foundation with? Do you talk to these people often enough? Can you share secrets with them? Do you feel close enough to do that? Things like that. That is what this refers to. It is the Four of Wands. It's about that closeness, that intimacy. So the first step is for you to build a foundation, a serious closeness with your group if you don't already have that. So with any relationships you're trying to strengthen, and this can be romantic ones as well, it's just specifically talking on the emotional aspects solely. That's what the Three of Cups is talking about. So that will vary for everyone, obviously. So being the Four of Wands, it's just working on that intimacy in whatever shape that may be for you. Step 2 is death. You all die. No. So death. This card is transformation, is what it's really about. You have a solid foundation built, right, in the first step. The second step is to then move beyond like really platonic or really superficial, maybe that's a better word, superficial relationships. Now you might be thinking, well, if I'm working on the intimacy and the closeness with my, bonds in this first card, then what exactly does the second card, moving beyond that mean? Aren't I already doing that? And certainly you are, of course. You're working on the intimacy with the first card. But the second card is actually actively thinking and treating, that's the word I really need to use, treating these relationships as something more than superficial. Do you notice that if you treat someone in a very casual, nonchalant way, then they're going to treat you in the same fashion, at least for the most part. It varies in situations, but if you don't treat someone seriously, for example, then they're not going to treat you seriously. So if by treating this situation as more serious, as these relationships as more important, they will treat them as more important. So that is the next step after having built a foundation, is actually actively transforming these relationships to something deeper. And then the third step is basically rinse and repeat. If I had to sum this Three of Pentacles up in one word, or one little phrase, it's not one word, in one phrase, one sentence, it is rinse and repeat. You need to work on this constantly. You have to maintain relationships. It isn't something, you fill up the tank of your gas tank of your car, and then if you don't drive, that gas basically just sits there and maintains itself in a way. That's not what happens with a relationship. You have to refill that gas tank over and over. Every time you're spending time with people, you have to consistently spend time with people for them to matter and to take a part in your life. So that is what the Three of Pentacles is. It's being able to do that. So we'll do a quick little recap. Yeah, so build that intimacy. Really think about the things you do with these people and what you can do to strengthen the relationship. 2 is to move beyond that and treat it as serious connections, a deeper connection emotionally, which is what you're after. And then the third one is to rinse and repeat, to keep working on the relationship and to make it a priority. Just like this ant here, you need to go to work and to build. See, these 3 stars are like a little tower. You need to build it up, build them up. So that is what you need to do. So that is your reading, guys. I really hope it helped. If you have any other questions or you'd like to get into specifics on this, you can find my email below where you can book a private session. Otherwise, if you would like to tip me, you can find my PayPal below. And other than that, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that goodness to help out the channel and the algorithm. That would really be appreciated. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Hey guys, you picked the third card, the Hierophant, for your reading. So getting right into this, if you picked this card, then you are probably likely wanting to work on your spiritual goals or on your ability to better communicate with the divine, with God, whatever your beliefs are. And that has taken a serious priority in your life. So you're looking on advice on how to better do that. Because of course it's going to vary depending on your religion or just your path of spirituality, whatever the case is for you. There's definitely lots of different ways and methods and stuff. So I'm not going to try and act like I'm a pro at any individual one or all of them, no. But I can give you some general advice on how to better connect to your inner self subconsciously, which will give you a better way of expressing yourself, which can hopefully get you to the divine or whatever your spiritual goals are here with the Hierophant card. So, and again, I mentioned at the beginning, this is my favorite card in this deck. I love cardinals, so it's just, such a good card. So good. Okay, let's get your 3 cards. Step 1, step 2, and step 3. And it'll be as simple as that, just a simple spread. So this reading will probably be a lot quicker because of it. The other 2 have been quick, so this video probably won't be as long once I get it edited. You need to detach from something. That is what this card is. This is the 6 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is about detachment. It is being able to sever the old that is no longer serving you. So think about in your life, what is something, especially with your goal being about your spiritual goals, what is holding you back? What is holding you back? Are there people? Are there beliefs? Are there taboos? Are there things that are keeping you from better expressing your spiritual goals or your beliefs? Or simply, the Hierophant card can also just represent communication. So is this something keeping you from being able to better communicate yourself and how you think? Your own perspective, like sharing it unabashedly. So the step 1 is to unleash whatever is no longer serving you. The second card is the 4 of Pentacles. I love this card because it's a cute one. You have this little dung beetle sitting on his little dung. He's got his little, pentacles all there. He's just grabbing onto it, protecting his turf. It's funny, I love it. So this card, Step 2 is about being strong. In this case, it's about being more stable and controlling of your beliefs, like controlling of your stance. That's the word I want to use. I was going to say your status, but I mean, stance is better. So once you sever whatever is no longer serving you, really think about that. Looking at this card, you see this lizard and it's losing its tail. That's because it is no longer needing that tail. Maybe it got damaged, so it's getting rid of it and it's going to grow a new one. So you need to sever whatever is no longer serving you and getting in the way of your goals. And then step 2 is once you do that, whatever this new perspective or spiritual beliefs or whatever it is that you're trying to express or believe in, you need to stay on top of it and guard it with your heart, with your life. You need to be like this dung beetle and be right on top of it. Because there are going to be people that are going to disagree with you and have different opinions, and that's okay. But you need to be able to express that you see things this way, and that is it. Don't be closed-minded, of course. That is a message as well with the Four of Pentacles, like being like hard-headed or just like single-minded or something like that, especially about finances. But this card, it's the same meaning here as well. So don't be hard-headed and don't be closed-minded, especially to other people's beliefs. Just because you're strong in your beliefs doesn't mean you close off the beliefs of others. You shut down, other people. Don't do that. But do be firm on your own beliefs because you clearly believe in them strongly with the Hierophant card. So you need to keep that up. Keep it up, keep it up. Other than that, your third card is basically what I was kind of hinting at with the Four of Pentacles. And that is about sort of guarding your stance and everything. That's because you got to guard your heart. You got to keep these swords from piercing you because they will, and it will hurt. So you need to do your best to minimize the pain or to possibly avoid it altogether if you can really keep yourself firm on your beliefs and to not shudder at what the thoughts of the rest of your family is going to think, with you believing differently or something like that. So you need to get rid of the old, hold on to what's new, what is serving you, what you believe in, and then to really guard your heart and protect it. That is what you need to do. And that is your reading, guys. I knew it would be quick. It's been quick on the other two as well, so this is definitely a shorter video, but that just happens sometimes. So this is a general reading, so if you would like more specifics, then please check out my email below, and you can get information on how to book a private session with me. We can get going on that. Otherwise, if you'd like to tip me, you can find my PayPal below. It definitely helps me get more stuff for the channel, like decks and stuff like that. Otherwise, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let others know that you like this video. Let me know how it helped you and what your situation is, because I really am trying to build those 50 subscribers up. I'm really trying to build that community here of people that are like-minded and trying to help each other grow, so, psychologically, self-improvement, all that. So if you can be a part of that, that would be great. Other than that, you have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.